Hey, Rick McBride here with your Property Masters and 5 minutes of free time, your daily dose of real estate education with McBride Realty Group. Today I wanted to discuss why you don't want to sell on your own. It's a quick case study. Everyone who tries to sell their property on their own as a for sale by owner, or FSBO as we call it in the business, they all believe they are going to save money on the transaction. But this is not normally the case. And you want to know why? Well, there are multiple reasons why. But call I received yesterday, or the lead we received and the call I made, demonstrates it the best. So I just wanted to go through that real quickly. We received a buyer lead yesterday morning from a buyer interested in a FSBO on a website where we advertise. When she clicked to get more information, it sent the lead to us, not to the owner. When we called, she said she thought it was a FSBO and she would prefer to talk to the owner, which is all fine and dandy. We said, good luck. We don't know the owner's number, and hopefully you'll figure it out. At this point, we know one thing. Assuming you could have listed your property for, say, 6% with your Property Masters professionals and gotten a full retail price, you've only saved 3% at this point, because almost all your buyer leads will come from realtors receiving leads from the major advertisers. They think you're going to put it up on the website and that buyers are just going to flock to you, but it's just not true, because buyers never see your information, and if they do, it's almost always like the last number or hidden very deep. So someone who really diligently wants to come and find your number will find it. But why do they diligently want to find your number? Because they know you're saving money and they want some of that savings. So let's say at this point 95%, making that number up, of your buyers are coming from other realtors. So there's 3% right there that you have to pay them. There's half your savings gone. Could you safely assume that maybe at full retail on the MLS with proper marketing and our Masters marketing program and plan, that you would get more than 3% more? 3% more when you sell the property? It's not a big leap there to assume that. In fact, we pretty much do it all day long, every day. But as far as you're concerned, now you're ahead of the game. You're putting more money into your pocket. So what do we know? You won't be getting full retail value because we're selling on the wholesale market and not in the full retail market. And we know you're likely to have to pay a realtor 3% anyway when they bring the buyer, because all of the major websites take your FSBO lead, your property, and they sell it to other realtors who will call you on the property anyway. But what else did I learn from that call? The person on the other end, absolutely, without a doubt in my mind, believed that if she could talk directly to the seller, she could beat that seller up and get a much better deal. No doubt about it, because the seller wasn't paying a commission to a realtor. Think about that for a second. Did you hear what I just said? Buyers of FSBOs believe they will be able to beat up the seller for a better price because they believe the seller is saving the real estate commission. So you really want to use a realtor to market your home, especially your Property Masters, but you really want to use a realtor, and here's why. You're going to get full retail price for your property, usually much more, almost always, especially in this market, much more than you can recognize on your own. This market changes by the minute, and it's headed up fast, and if you're even a couple months behind on your pricing, you're missing out on thousands of dollars. Second, you only save 3% because the major websites are taking your listing and selling it to realtors with buyers. 98% of buyers start their search on the internet, and almost all of them connect with and use a realtor. Most buyers are much more comfortable using a realtor. If you choose not to work with a realtor, with a buyer, you're excluding 95% of your market because the buyer wants to work with the realtor. Buyers are expecting to share in any perceived savings. I say perceived savings because more often than not, you put less money in your pocket not using a realtor. So, the unique thing about your relationship with a realtor is we both have a common goal: to sell your property for the most money possible, for the most possible money we can get. Why? Well, if you get more, then we get more. So we are going to price the property at full retail price and try and put as much money into your pocket as possible, because that puts more money into our pocket as well. You rarely save anything when you list your property on your own. In fact, you usually cost yourself money, bring all the headaches to yourself, and you lose time. So if you're interested in getting top dollar for your property or business, call or text us today and we will show you how. 386-866-1007. Have a great day.